Yo, testing, testing, 1, 2. Yo, testing, testing, 1, 2. Yo, testing, testing, 1, 2. Where did that come from? Yo, testing, testing, 1, 2. What the heck? Where did that come from? Oh, you hear me? What up, bro? Yo, I'm just testing this out. So this is kind of a trial and error. So please don't expect too much right now. So, Mean Gene, maybe you can help me out a little bit, man. You have a little purple crown next. You hear me loud and clear. Love that. You hear that? You have this little purple crown next to your name that says #1. Do you know what that means? Because I'm trying to play around. Okay, start a Q&A. Let's do a poll. No, members only live stream. Nope. Too late. You've already let me down. Dude, my bad. I apologize. Oh, I appreciate you spending your time coming in here because it really does mean the world to me. And I'm just looking at this whole YouTube. So I've never streamed on YouTube before, my man. So I've done a lot of Twitch streams. I've done Kick streams. And I'm very, very familiar with that. But as far as like YouTube streaming is concerned, it's something that I'm pretty new to. So I'm just having a look at the sort of interface on the YouTube studio and just trying to get familiar and see what this is all about. So I've got... Okay, it means that I'm a top chatter. Okay, in the chat room. Not hard to do when there's only no one else in here. Yo, so I appreciate it, man, for real. So, yo, Mean Gene, are you pretty familiar with how like the whole YouTube streaming system works? Because I got notifications a couple of days ago saying that you're now eligible to do live streams on YouTube now that you've become monetized and now that you've got a big enough audience and you're engaging, you can now do live streams. So I'm just kind of like testing out the waters, whether to find out whether I can do something like this in the future. And then maybe like it's just a bit more personal to connect with you guys as well. And sorry if I keep looking over this way. I've got my laptop basically like set up here and I'm just trying to have a look at the whole interface. So as far as like music is concerned, let's close this. So we have add a notes, show support to M2K Sport. So this is super stickers, super chats, and then membership gifting. So send 5 now. Send a member, send a gift membership to a viewer. So not at all. I have no idea. I don't do anything. You don't need, but you watch YouTube. Okay, cool. So that makes sense. Well, dude, I appreciate you honestly like spending the time coming in here and just, you know, being my number one chatter for this stream because it does mean it means a lot. It means I'm able to like talk to you and then get some sort of feedback. So first of all, microphone 1 through 10. How does the mic sound? So you have 10 gift memberships left to send this month. Terms apply. Okay. Send 5 now. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to minimize that. I have 5 viewers. Yo, whoever's in chat right now, you guys are awesome. Okay, so is that Miami is so... Miami is so... Yo, dude, I am so sorry if I can't see your name correctly. So, Ditto here. Okay. No creator experience here. Shoot. Okay, but mic is clear and standard volume. Thank you. Okay, that's the first thing I want to make sure. Second thing, so when I'm not talking, the stream is completely silent. And I know on Twitch and Kick and YouTube that you can have sort of music if it's non-copywritten, but there's a way you can obviously separate the music, which I'm very, very familiar with. What's the situation with YouTube as far as music in the background? Because it's something I can do just to sort of like create a more of a vibe. Okay, so it's a tribute to the Golden Girls. Sophia Petrolio is the old lady mum. Okay, cool. All right, cool. That's good to know. That's good to know. I'm surprised. I have 6 viewers in right now and I have 2 people in chat chatting. That is awesome. I feel like a celebrity. This is crazy. This genuinely is crazy. Okay, how do I get rid of this? Yo, so I'm going to call you Miami. Miami, are you pretty familiar with how YouTube works? Okay, give memberships. No. Okay, so we have show supports. By the way, if you haven't watched them before, you might have an absolute laugh doing a review, react to them. That is exactly why I wanted to do live streams, because at least that way it gives you guys more of a voice, a live voice, over sort of a period of time where you guys can then give me suggestions on what to react to in the future. So dude, you have nailed it with the reason why that I want to do live streams, and I love that. As a user, yes. Okay. As a creator or poster, virtually none. So as a user, I'm pretty sure you're kind of like familiar with like sort of how the whole chat database works, right? So underneath chat, I've got emotes. I can add an emote. So can the broadcaster, so myself, can I then create emotes for you guys to use? It's fun to see a new guy finding his legs and reaching out. Good on you, bro. Yo, dude, I appreciate it for real, man. So like I said, Miami, I've done multiple streams in the past on Twitch, on Kick. I've basically created overlays upon overlays upon overlays and emotes, and pretty much like I've created so many people in the community that I'm in is Twitch's layouts. So I can do that pretty well on here, especially using OBS. I'm very, very familiar with OBS, but I'm not too familiar with how the whole like YouTube database works. So I know with what I'm doing right now, I've got one screen, which is right in front of me, which is broadcasting. And then I've got my YouTube stuff on the side, where I'm able to sort of edit and change a couple of things, but I'm just not too sure what this is. So if I press this, okay, let's see what happens if I do this. So I dropped a heart in chat. That does nothing. Okay. So if I want to start a Q&A, I'm just going to test something out. So say something. Let's go. Are you new here? Start Q&A. Sure, let's give it a go. Let's see what happens. So hover your mouse over. Are you new here? Okay. But now that questions. Live chats. Okay. Okay, so it puts up a poll up above for you guys to then sort of react to. That's fun. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. We have stream settings. So I've got my stream URL. Title is test stream. We're public. I have 4 viewers, 8 viewers right now. That's awesome. 8 viewers. Mean Gene. Okay, yes, you can create emotes to use, but a lot of the times people do that while giving away memberships. That includes that in the membership. Okay, cool. That's good to know. So, Mean Gene, if you don't mind me asking, have you or do you currently, have you ever become a member to somebody's YouTube channel? And what exactly, what benefits do you get from becoming a member to that person's channel? Just so then I can kind of have an understanding. And if you're familiar with Twitch, is it the same as Twitch, where if you subscribe to somebody's channel, you get access to emotes, you get like a tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 subscription. You have kind of like more access to sort of what that streamer then puts out to you guys? Is it similar to that? No, I'm not new here. I've been on the planet 50 years old. So you're new to the community, my man. That's all I care about. But yo, dude, shout out to you for being in here. So I may not chat as much at first. Driving through North Idaho snow, dude. Who's it? So aim Straven 873. Yo, so appreciate you coming in. So I've got 10 viewers in chat. Yo, drive safe, my man. Don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything reckless. But I appreciate you spending your drive in my YouTube channel. This is mind-blowing. This really is mind-blowing. I think we have built something pretty special over the last couple of weeks. So everyone that's in chat right now, okay, did you guys find me going live based on my previous videos that I've uploaded on YouTube? Does it give you a notification? Does it say M2K has currently gone live on YouTube? If you guys can help me out and either just write a yes or a no, or tell me how you guys found that I was live, just so then I sort of know. People have bought memberships and gifted them in the stream. So very similar to the way Twitch and Kick work. So you get gifted memberships. It's basically you get the emotes, you get access to the members only chats, and that's about it. It's not really a Twitch person. Okay, I understand. I get it. So people can gift subscriptions randomly to people in chats. And then what that does is it unlocks emotes for those members to use. I get it. So we have analytics, stream. We have a health section for the stream. I have no idea what this means. It says stream health is excellent. Guys, we have an excellent stream. That's sick. That's cool. Okay, so let's go back to live chats. So I don't like the way the chat is on it because I'm constantly looking down on my monitor and the angle is terrible. Okay, so Mammy, for me, I am subscribed. I refresh my YouTube feed and you were near the top of the page showing that you were currently live. Hell yeah, dude, Miami, that's awesome. For real, thank you for that. So that's because you are subscribed to my channel, you get a notification or it pops up on your YouTube that I'm currently live. And then obviously you can just jump in. So you don't need to be subscribed in order to be in the chat. You guys can just chat freely, pretty much say whatever you want. What about, okay, here's a question for you guys. What about moderators? Not that it's going to be something that I'm going to be concerned about within the near future, but at some point, if I do end up making this like a common thing, then, you know, it's the internet. You're going to get random trolls that are going to come in and then say dumb stuff and, you know, like just cause problems. How do you guys, if I do /, no, it doesn't work like that. If you guys know like anything about like moderators in chats, would you guys let me know? So then I can have a little heads up. So for me, I saw a red dot next to your name. Yo, Kyle G Sports, love that. Yo, thank you, for real. So Kyle G, did you have to do the same thing as Mean Gene where you like basically refresh your YouTube and you saw that I was live on the top of your page? Was that kind of how it worked? Michael D, yo, Muffy, what up, baby? So Michael D is a good friend of mine who I've known in a Twitch community for, Michael D, what's it been, 4, 5, 6 years? It's crazy. We have a big Twitch community where we have a bunch of friends, like hundreds and hundreds of people that all know each other. So I know Michael D from that Twitch community. He's one of my homies. I've known him for a while. Yo, dude, I appreciate you being in. Yo, so Michael D, I got monetized about a couple of weeks ago, which now allows me to live stream on YouTube. So I know you're probably way more experienced on YouTube than I am. Maybe you can help me out, my man. I saw you live on my subscription page. Cool. So you saw me live on your subscription page. I love that. Not sure, but I think you got to be subscribed for that. Okay. So a subscription on YouTube means that you're basically following my channel. A subscription on Twitch is basically you paying an X amount in order to be subscribed to that channel. So subscriptions means followers on YouTube. I think I've kind of established that. So Mean Gene, so most of the time, someone as small as yourself, they're going to mod themselves, but someone can become a moderator for you. So as far as like, I'm a moderator for a couple of communities on Twitch, and I mean, Michael D can vouch for me, I'm a pretty damn good moderator too. So we have, like I said, a big community on multiple Twitch platforms, and it's something that I'm not necessarily worried about. I just want to know whether moderators are a thing and how do I add them? That's something I'm gonna probably have to like check out. There's so many like little intricate buttons on my YouTube studio page that I kind of want to play around with. But Mean Jin, I appreciate that. So Kyle G Sports says, yes, sir. Cool. Kyle G, thank you, bro. Honestly, for real, for like spending your time in here, helping me out. It honestly means so much to me. So yeah, just past 5 years on the back end in October. Okay, awesome stuff. So it took me, Michael D, maybe, I want to say between 4 to 6 weeks. And the reason why I think I kind of want to pick your brain is because you are more experienced on YouTube than I am. Obviously, when it comes to Twitch and Kick, I have, just like you, I've been involved in that so much, and I've done live streams on that with My First Kill and so on. So I'm kind of familiar with that. Michael D, as far as like moderators, how does that work? Do you know? I'm on my phone right now and it popped up that, with the other people I follow. Yo, Kyle G, that's awesome. So you guys get notifications then on your phone. So it doesn't necessarily matter where you guys are, whether you're on your computer or on your phone. Let me see if I can jump onto another. Let me see what happens. I'm just gonna. So I am with uploading anyway. Okay, so I saw it on my phone and my computer too. Okay, so Michael D saw it. Yeah, Muffy runs a tight shit. I wouldn't say tight. I mean, we just built such a good community on Melissa's Twitch streams that we kind of like. We like having adults in chat and not kids trying to troll. So I think we've done such a good job, Michael D, with like filtering out the people that just come in and troll and just want to, sort of like cause a little bit of chaos, that everyone that's in and part of the community now has basically become sort of a family to all of us, which has been really, really great. So yeah, you know more about Twitch than me. Yeah, so you obviously know more about YouTube than I do. So Kyle G Sports, not sure if you see my comments on one of the videos. Have you ever watched NASCAR? So no, I haven't, but I have a whole bunch of lists. So this is kind of what I want to do. So Kyle G, maybe you can help me out, bro. Would it be more fun for me to do live streams with you guys a couple of times a week where we're able to talk about like fun content that you guys are interested in seeing? And at least that way I can get to know you guys, because I think it is so wholesome that you guys have helped me build something from scratch, something where I had no idea where I was going with it. And now we are sort of building this small community on YouTube that I kind of want to give you guys more of an opportunity to have an input in what I create in the future. So Kyle G, is that a good idea? Do you think I should do more streams where I'm able to ask you guys questions such as, should I do NASCAR reaction videos or should I do Formula One reaction videos? The answer, so to answer your question, I saw your comment. I'm down to do stuff like that in the future. I think that would be a really, really good idea. So Michael D, I mod for somebody on YouTube, and I believe modding someone by clicking on their name and on your, okay, so let me click on your name, Michael D. So I have channel activity, go to channel, reports, remove, put user in a timeout. I can time people out, that is correct, and add as a moderator. Michael D, would you do me the honor of being my first moderator on YouTube? It would mean the world to me. Could that be something that you maybe can help me out with? I don't want you to time anyone out unless they're being an absolute waste of space, a waste of time, causing problems in chat. But would you be able to help me out to begin with? Just sort of like get the things flowing. Just that, let me know. So, and the mod symbol on here is a wrench compared to a sword. I like the sword. I like the sword. I think the sword's kind of cool. So as a viewer, it's a good feeling to be heard by the creator. Your idea is good. Yo, so Miami, I appreciate that. Thank you. So over the last 6 weeks, we have done, I want to say maybe, I think I've done 50 videos. And that's, to be honest with you, that's quite a lot. Let me see how many videos I've done. So we've done, bro, I don't even know. 55 videos. Okay, so I've done 55 videos on YouTube in, we'll call it 2 months. I think it's been between 6 and 7 weeks now, about 55 videos. And my goal was to try and do a video a day. And what I was trying to do is build up a community, build up some content. So then at least that way, my sort of brands, my thumbnails, my image, my everything that I'm trying to create is going out there all on YouTube. So then at least that way, I'm kind of like, in a weird way, annoying every single person on there with these whole videos that I'm creating. So, okay, so Michael D, I think so. I would love to. Yo, Michael D, thank you, bro. You're going to be doing me such a huge favor because you're going to be able to help me walk through this and build something with me together. Only if you want to, my man. That's it. So say you have a giveaway. The moderator can post the giveaway. Sorry, can post the link to that giveaway. Oh, really? Okay, that's cool. Okay, that's so as far as like as far as giveaways on YouTube, that's probably something that I'm going to want to kind of do. So I have some ideas that I want to do in the future and I'll run it by you guys. I can't believe I have 21 people in chat right now. This is freaking crazy. So I'll run my idea by you guys. Eventually, like what I want to do is obviously like maybe consider streaming on this YouTube account and doing what we spoke about a second ago, which was getting your guys' input, such as Kyle G saying, I should do NASCAR reaction videos. And I think the reason why I want to do that is because I want you guys to have more of a voice instead of just writing it down in comments, because I know not everyone can be available all the time. And I want to give you guys more of a sort of more of a way to get your ideas out there, so then I can look through them and then obviously filter through and then get them up on YouTube in the future. So Miami, if you want to practice using timeouts, I can use a dirty word and let you punish me. Crap. You are Miami, you are not going to be the first person I time out on YouTube. Yo, no, should we? No. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Yo, I love that suggestion. That's hilarious. Okay, so there's something that I want to do. Michael D, do you know anything about copywritten music? So you know how we have like a Spotify playlist on Melissa's stream where it plays in the background just to sort of give a little bit of ambience to the stream. What's your input in having music on this stream in the background just to give it a little bit more of a vibe? Let me know. Okay, so Miami, hilarious. Your mercy moves me. Dude, I can't. The suggestion was funny. To be fair, like hat off to you for being the one to volunteer to be the first person I time out. Maybe someday. But as of right now, I don't want you to be the first person I time out. Okay, so Kyle G Sports. Yes and no, depends on how many watch. I definitely think you should simple, because there is a bunch of NASCAR, IndyCar fans that want more people getting into the sport and would want to see videos. Love that. I'm down for that. It's what I'm here for. Michael D, thank you. Watch the live stream, Kyle G. Okay. I think NASCAR, Indy, Formula One, those sort of things. I haven't done any like car reaction videos yet, but it's something that I could end up looking into. Your mercy moves me, dude. Your generosity moves me. Yes, indeed. Okay, so I will say copyright is often more of a challenge on YouTube live stream. I've seen streams get taken down due to copyrighted music. So Michael D, who's this? Drag Racer TX2XT. Hello, what is up, my man? No way. And we have, I know who you are. What's your name? Real Smart Money Licks. In other words, Netlord. I have 22 viewers in chat right now. Holy smokes, that is insane. Netlord, what is up, baby boy? How are you, bro? Dude, I miss you, man. How's your New Year's? Okay, so Spotify, I'm gonna try. So Michael D, there's a way that you can split the audio, and what it does is basically you can have the audio on OBS. So you basically like install a source into OBS where you can then have the audio come out of either YouTube or Spotify. And then when it gets outputted to the streaming servers, so when it goes out to either Twitch or YouTube or Kick, it then separates it. So then the actual streaming platform doesn't recognize the songs. And therefore it's a way you can cheat it. And there's tons of YouTube videos on how to do it, but it's a way you cheat the system. So then you can play copywritten music on your streams without getting copywritten strike, because it separates the audio so it doesn't go to YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and so on. So I've done it for Melissa streams, I've done it for my other stream, and I've done it for other like Hop Along Gaming stream. But I want to make sure that it's the same way, so then I can do it here. So that could be fun. Okay, so we have I agree with live stream copywritten comments. Okay, so Carl G agrees with that as well, which is kind of good. Netlord, is that you? That is Netlord. That is Netlord. I don't know why it's supposed to be Drag Racer 5266. Oh, really? I don't know why it's giving you. So it's for me, I don't, maybe it's different for you, bro, but it says Drag Racer TS2XT. That's what it says on my end. So I'm going to play around with this. So I've got my live control panel here. So I want to figure out a way to get, okay, so maybe I'll put that there. And at least that way my eyes, okay. Do I want to move this over? Maybe move it slightly. And then let's not do full docks. Let's bring this down here. Just bear with me a second, you guys. I'm still trying to figure this out. That's better. Okay, so now my eyes are not looking directly down in the bottom corner. Now I'm kind of looking more in the middle of the screen. But my camera's up here. Do I want chat here? So many things to like play around with. It's crazy. Okay, let's go to switch accounts. Aha, that's fun. Okay. So a nice little live picture comes off here. 720p, 1080p. Okay, guys, how's the let me catch up on comments and then I'll ask you guys some more questions. Just so then we can sort of catch up. So Netlord, is that you? That is. I agree with the live stream copywritten music. Netlord blowing me kiss. Yo, dude, maybe I can do the same thing that Melissa has and have like sound alerts on here so then we can get some sort of like fun hype music going on at the same time. Netlord, how's your day been, man? What are you up to? And do you want me to call you Netlord or do you want me to call you the real smart money? You're Netlord, bro. To me, you're Netlord. So for those of you guys who don't know, Michael D and Netlord are two guys that I am very, very close with in real life and in stream and in other people's streams on Twitch. So like I was saying earlier, like there's a big community that we are all in and we've all helped each other out over the last couple of years. So these are good friends of mine from other Twitch communities, and I'm so glad that these guys are here supporting me. That's fun. I can't believe I have 31 people in chat. It's crazy. It really is. Okay, I wonder if that can be applied to uploaded videos. No, so I don't think you can do it for uploaded videos, Michael D. So I've been having copywritten issues over the last couple of days. Now that I'm monetized, they're very, very strict with what you put out on YouTube as far as music and other people's content. But when it comes to streaming, it's very, very easy to do. And you just have to go to the OBS settings, go to your sound settings, and then select different tracks for different audios. And it's confusing to try and explain it, but there's videos out there on YouTube that explain it a lot better than I'm doing right now. So yeah. So Mean Gene, so you might think it'll work, but I see a lot of people get their shit stricken because of copywritten music. Really? Okay. Okay, that's good to know. So I'm gonna have to do some research and then figure out to see whether I can do it. Kyle G, there are a lot of videos about NASCAR compared to IndyCar. I see success in 10, 20-minute videos rather than live streams. Okay. I'm one of those that will try to educate those on sports. Kyle G, I appreciate it for real, bro. And I think doing 10 to 20-minute videos is going to be more enjoyable for you guys than doing live streams and having it, because I have let me show you something real quick. So if I go to my channel, my YouTube channel, and let's say, for example, I have this video that I made a couple of hours ago, right? I'm going to just let it play through. Carl G, I'm going to try something out real quick and I'm going to use you guys as, okay, so let's go to window capture. Okay. So I can play my own shit. Okay. So this is the video that I ended up making a couple of hours ago and I ended up like posting it on here. So when you say like when you tell me to like play videos, create videos and then post them online, you'd rather me do that than actually like show you guys videos live on stream. Is that what you're saying, Carl G? Never mind. I think it fixed it. Oh, really? Okay. Okay. Where y'all from? Yo, Carl G's asking in chat where everyone is from. So I'm from Let me end this. End Q&A. I am from London. So born and raised in London, England. Living in America now for the past couple of years. So I'm now living in Los Angeles. I have no problem telling you guys where I live. I don't care. Like, we're building a community. You guys can ask me as many questions as you guys like, and I'll be 100% honest with every single one of you. So I live in Las Vegas right now. Might have known. I've been getting the music. I've been getting them since I started my covers. Yeah, but okay. So the reason why is Michael D is because you are doing original songs that you are playing over and doing covers too. So I don't think you need to find videos that are not owned. Sorry, you need to find music and sounds that are not owned by anyone and do covers for them. That's what's going to stop you from getting copywritten strikes on your YouTube account. Because there's times where I would do reaction videos. Let's say, for example, I do let's say I do like the greatest NFL tackles live reaction videos, right? So I end up finding a video on YouTube. I press play. I do a live reaction to it. I edit it and then I upload it on YouTube. And then what happens is when I go through the process of uploading it, I then get a notification saying this video, we have detected copywritten sections in your video because it's owned by the NFL. So I've got to be very, very careful where I get my stuff from. And it's crazy how strict they are with using other people's content, music, videos, songs, whatever it is you decide to use. So it's crazy. Sorry, about to get off my part-time gig. Oh, you're about to get off your part-time gig. What's your part-time gig, bro? What are you up to? Miami. Okay, so remember that there are people who really enjoy seeing someone new-ish to the area, country get exposed to all the big, small, to all. I can't read. Sorry, my bad. Let me start again. Remember that there are people who really enjoy seeing someone new-ish to the area about getting exposed to the big and small of your life in the United States and North America, more broadly in Canada. Okay. So when you talk about like people enjoying, you guys are enjoying seeing something new on YouTube. I'm assuming you guys have seen a bunch of reaction videos from probably your favorite creators on YouTube. So me coming in, being the new guy, I'm hoping that you're saying that you're enjoying seeing it because I am creating something new and fresh for you guys to enjoy. Let me know if that's what you meant. So Kyle G, okay, so New Jersey, USA, home of Bon Jovi. You're a big Bon Jovi fan, ain't you? Michael D is also saying, oh, cheers, Netload. Okay, cool. You're from Colorado. Hell yeah, Colorado. Michael D, Vegas, baby. Yeah, living in Vegas. Don't experience the nightlife ever. I never go out with the nightlife. Oh, this is fun. Okay, so hold on. Let me catch up. Miami. I was surprised to find you. I was surprised to find you surprised about football rituals. Okay, so it sounds like you may enjoy doing reviews, reactions to the experiences of everyday life in America and Canadians. So the football rituals, I've been following the NFL and I've been playing fantasy football for the last couple of years. College football is mind-blowing. So I've only been sort of getting into college football over the last couple of months. I never used to watch college football. I didn't know how big the fan base was. I didn't know how passionate you guys were about college football. It is insanely incredible how big college football here is in the United States. And I don't know if it's the same thing in Canada as well, but in America, it is mind-blowing how passionate and amazing you guys are about college football. And we don't have that in England. We don't have college sports. We have professional teams and that's pretty much it. And we don't go through the whole like sort of dazzle of going through college into professional. We just go straight into pretty much like being professionals, which is crazy. Okay, so originally from Tombstone, Arizona. Now I live in northern Idaho, outside of, I'm going to butcher this. I'm not going to say it, but Deer Lane, is that correct? Yo, so I'm going to call you Striven. Striven, real quick, my man, how did you add that picture to the end of your message? Let me see if I can. So engage with your audience. Members only live stream. Okay. Okay. I know what that means. Ah, cool. That's fun. So I think the more I use this sort of like live streaming, the more I use this live streaming platform, the more familiar I'm going to get with it. I'm really familiar with OBS, but using the whole like YouTube interface section, that's something that I'm going to I need to get familiar with. Okay, so we have 6 concurrent viewers. We have a 2 in our chat rating, and we have 35 viewers in chat right now. So we have a plus sign. So insert an ad. Oh shit. Uh-oh, I think I inserted an ad by accident. Delay ads. Add stream marker, and then share, and then menu. Turn off monetization, switch accounts, select stream, refresh page, sign out. Okay. I don't know if I did something that messed anything up. Oops, my bad. Okay, so Kaoji, to answer your question, yes, exactly that. I like watching YouTubers slap hose and the iceberg when it comes to the NASCAR clips. I'm in a small town of southern Illinois. Is how to pronounce it. So Illinois. Yeah. I got you. Okay, cool. So I appreciate that for real. I really do. So right now you seem to be following a similar template as a lot of British or Australian reactors follow. Okay. So Mean Gene, this is all new to me. I haven't necessarily like had a game plan with what I wanted to do. I actually started this YouTube channel doing sport updates on the Premier League soccer in England, NFL predictions for each matchup every single week. And then I had a conversation with a buddy of mine who's in Nebraska. You guys will know who he is if you guys are in the chat, Stingerman. So me and Stingerman are very, very close. I had a conversation with him and he was like, yo, Matthew, M2K, what if you start doing this whole like British guy reacts to American shit on YouTube? And I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, I'm going to send you something and watch it because I feel like you can do this and you can do it better. So he sent me this video and it was this British guy who he's been on YouTube for years and he live streams on Twitch and he has a big following and he has these videos that he puts up every week and he does, the British guy that reacts to whatever it is, right? So NFL hits, college football, stadiums, and so on. And I was like, holy shit, this guy is sick. This guy is honestly sick. And my buddy, Stingerman, ended up like telling me, he goes, yo, you can do this and you can do it better. Like you've got the knowledge, you know how like the stream stuff works, you know how to edit, you know how to create. Do this and give it a go. If you don't like it, scratch it, but give it a go and see how it works. So I ended up like coming up with a game plan. I wrote down a couple of ideas that I think would be good content for me to create. And I mean, because of you guys, and 6 weeks down the line, we ended up building this like small, tiny little brand new YouTube community to something that has now almost 40 people in my first ever test stream live chat and being monetized, and just, it's crazy. So when you said that I'm following the sort of same pattern that all other streamers are doing, that is a very, very welcoming compliment because I have no freaking idea what to do. I don't. So thank you guys for like giving me suggestions and constantly writing things down in the comments because it means that I'm able to like create something that you guys are enjoying, and that is pretty freaking sick. So Carl G, appreciate the welcome. Mean Gene, thank you so much again for like the stuff that you've like recommended. And the input as well, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, more specifically, watching someone like you discover something distinctly North American, like high school, college football, that's every day for us. Seeing you react, amazing. That is what I want. Dude, that's the biggest compliment I could ever hear from you guys, because this is your country, right? And there is no one more passionate about your country than you guys, and the love and support that you guys have for your country. And then having me come in, react to the shit that you guys are passionate about, like college stadium, college football, NASCAR, baseball, hockey, whatever it is. And then the fact that you guys are enjoying the content and you're saying stuff like amazing job means the world to me. So I honestly do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. So it's an emoji option. Okay, so how do I add emojis? Is it the same? Yeah, okay. So Windows, okay, yeah. I got you. I'm gonna just throw something in chat just to see what happens. Cool. Okay, so just it's the same thing as any other chat, so you can throw emojis in there. That's awesome. Okay, Koji. My local college is Southern Illinois University. The Salukis, if I said that right, Koji, Salukis. They play teams like Illinois State and Montana State who played last night. Okay, that's awesome. So let me know if I said it right. If I butchered it, I'm really, really sorry. Super Bowl 60 is on February the 8th, 2026. You ought to plan a live stream that and see how you do. So there is so many things that I want to get created for the next couple of months. And the Super Bowl coming up, usually with the community that we have on Twitch, me and Gene, we have a big Super Bowl event. So we usually do stuff like Super Bowl squares, predictions, bets, and stuff like that. And we get hundreds and hundreds of people involved and it's fun, but it's not my community. We do it for somebody else and I help create that. So maybe if we build a big enough community by the Super Bowl, we can do something like that here. And I think that'll be such a good idea if you guys do like that sort of stuff. Slap shoes, LOL. Oh, my bad. Did I say it wrong? Okay, so also the same with college football, the semifinals and finals. Yeah, 100%. And you also have the World Cup coming next year to America, North America, Canada, and Mexico. So that will be huge. I don't know if you guys are into soccer at all, but having the World Cup be in your region, I'm excited. I'm going to try and get myself some tickets to go and watch an England game or an America game or Argentina, France, or any of the big teams, which would be kind of fun. That's what I do with all my videos. Semifinals are Thursday and Friday. That's going to be freaking insane. So college football, I know it's going to be pretty freaking big right now. You guys are going absolutely crazy over college football right now. The fan base is insane. Thank you for being open, honest, and awesome. Your reactions are great, and I really enjoy your discussion. Dude, thank you, man, for real. I'm going to be... Sorry, guys, my nose is like completely blocked and I can barely breathe right now. I have bad allergies. I appreciate the compliment, for real. I want to build something with you guys where you have just as much say in what's being created than I do. And I think that's what's going to make this a success, because the more you guys are far more experienced and intelligent and probably creative than I am with what you guys enjoy. So if you guys are telling me to do stuff like NASCAR or Formula One or I don't know, baseball, weather, states, animals, whatever it is that you guys thoroughly enjoy, because it's you guys, the ones that are watching my videos. So I want to give you guys what you want to see. And I think that's the only way that we're going to make this successful. So yeah, your input means the world. And I listen. I try very, very hard to go through every single comment in all of my videos, and I will respond to every single one of them back if I can. And I mean, you guys are helping me, so I want to return the favor by rewarding you guys, by giving you guys what you want. That's going to be like my kind of motto in this community. So thank you, honestly, for the compliment. I really do appreciate that. The college football feeling is how it is with the NASCAR and the IndyCar. Okay, so we'll do some more NASCAR. Oh, gee, that's going to be pretty... Saluki. Okay, Saluki. What did I say? I said something completely different. Okay, Salukis. Okay, Salukis. Okay, cool. So I think I've got it. It's a cool dog. Okay, cool. Awesome. Miami. So you got sports covered well. Appreciate it. But how about regional food faves? Okay, different accents, geography, uniqueness around the continents, theme parks, and national parks. I like it. Food stuff. I think it's going to be huge on this channel, because there's a lot of things that I haven't tried in America that I would want to try eventually at some point. And I think the whole sort of like food industry is going to be a whole new category that we can open and we can play around with, because there's going to be some pretty cool things with me being a non-US citizen, trying things for the first time or reacting to things that I've never seen before for the first time. And that is a fantastic idea. I love that suggestion. I really, really do. So yeah, Miami, I think that's going to be a good one. I like that for real. Hoping my team wins the Super Bowl semifinals coming up. Who's your team? Let me know. So Jeremy Chin plays for the Las Vegas Raiders. Is from Southern Illinois University. Jeremy Chin plays for the Raiders. What position, Koji? What about the Raiders finishing in last place in the NFL and then having first overall draft pick for next season? Oh man, the Raiders are. If anyone's a Raiders fan in here, I'm so sorry, but they're a really bad team. Really, really bad team. Those are great ideas. Yeah, I love those ideas. I really, really do love those ideas. So to be honest, the suggestions that people are making are good, but also puts you in the same box as a lot of other people. I agree. So the difference between kind of what I'm doing right now, Mean Gene, and what everyone else is currently doing is this is all still relatively new to me. So there's a lot of reaction videos that I've not done yet, and I want to kind of keep the categories very broad, and I don't want to specifically stick to one category. So I have a question for you guys. I need everyone to, let me catch up on the messages, and then I have a question for you guys. Michael D, if you're still in chat, I think Netlord bounced. I need to ask you guys something, and I need genuine feedback because I'm stuck in like two minds about this. So let me catch up on chat real quickly. So Denver Broncos. Broncos are on fire right now. They are on freaking fire. And I've got a really good friend of mine who's a huge Denver Broncos fan, and he's psyched. He thinks that they're going to make it to the Super Bowl. So Broncos, they look good. I like their quarterback. I like their players. They're playing well right now. First video to watch about NASCAR, 8 things you didn't know about NASCAR. Okay, so it's a little bit older with new NASCAR, but everything is pretty much applies. It's by Slap Shoes, spelt S1. Okay, Kyle, shoot, how do I do this? Let me think. So I don't know how it works on YouTube. On Twitch, there are commands where I can do exclamation point Instagram and it pulls up an Instagram. I'm sure there is a way where I can do commands in chat. I need to get it set up. Kyle G, can you write me? Okay, so Kyle G, can you do me a favor, my man? Because I'm obviously not going to remember this because it's going to disappear eventually. On the community section on my YouTube channel, I ended up making a post yesterday saying, what content do you guys want to see? Can you copy and paste that message into that so then I can read it and eventually check it out down the line so then I can do a reaction video to that? Can you do that for me, please, my man, so then I can check it out? I know it's a big ask for you, but I just don't know how everything is set up. Yeah, I need to set things up in the future. So that will mean the world to me. Just need Bo Nix to not fold under pressure. Bo Nix has been looking good. I'm not going to lie. There's some teams that are surprising me. The Patriots, Mac Jones is playing out of his freaking minds. Patriots look fantastic. The Seahawks look incredible. They just absolutely dominate the 49ers, and I like the 49ers. You're a Cincinnati Bengals fan. You guys have had a pretty up and down season. It sucks that Joey B's been injured. Jamar Chase, on his day, best wide receiver in the league. Off his day, he's a ghost, which kind of sucks. Done. Cool. Kyle G, you're an awesome. Okay, I have a question for you guys real quick. So I have mentioned earlier tonight that remind us again, please, where in the US are you? Las Vegas. So I live in Vegas right now. So I came to Vegas a couple of years ago for work, and born and raised in England. Lived in Australia for a couple of years. And then from Australia, I came over to Vegas and then went back to Australia, back to Vegas. So I left the UK when I was about 24, 25 years old, but I've been living in Vegas for the last couple of years. Okay, so I have a genuine question, and I honestly need your help. And this is going to be boring for some of you guys, but it's something that I'm trying to come to a conclusion. So I've mentioned to you guys already that I'm in a bunch of Twitch communities, and the name that I am under is English Muffin. So the reason why is because a couple of years ago, we ended up setting up a big Twitch community, and my Instagram My Twitch name, my Kick name, my everything was under the name English Muffin. And then what happened over the last couple of weeks is when I created this whole like YouTube platform, I was like, I kind of want to do something related to sports, right? So like I mentioned, I wanted to do like NFL predictions. I wanted to do Premier League, La Liga, soccer predictions and reviews and so on and so on and so on. So I created this whole brand new brand called M2K Sports, which is my initials. MK are my initials. Do you guys like the name M2K? Or do I go back to English Muffin and have all of my socials be the exact same? Because on Twitch, on Kick, and on my Instagram before I changed it, I was always known as English Muffin. And it's kind of fitting for the channel because being an English guy, not in the United States, it could be obviously, English Muffin reacts to whatever I decide to react to, or British guy, reacts to whatever I react to. Whereas M2K Sports, all of my videos are not going to be based on sports. Like you guys have mentioned, I can do food, I can do theme parks, I can do mountains, I can do different states, different accents. So it's not always going to be sports related. So what do you guys think in chat? Do you guys think I stick to the name M2K because it's something that we created on this YouTube account? Or do I go back to English Muffin? Let me know what you guys think. Done and done. Okay, so remind us again where you're from. So China is, Chin is defensive backline if you saw him. So I got a couple of friends that are big Raiders fans, and I just don't think that they have high expectations for the Raiders over the next couple of years. And there's players that I liked. There's, Max Crosby, who is one of the best defensive players in the NFL. They had Devontae Adams a couple of years ago. Josh Jacobs got traded. Darren Waller, who then retired and then came back to the Miami Dolphins. It's crazy, but they've had such a good bunch of players over the last couple of years. They've not been able to keep them. And it sucks that the Raiders just seem to constantly fold again and again and again. And they need to do better, Okay, so there is no underestimating brand consistency. Miami, what do you think then, my friends? It's a tough one. It really is. Because I have this whole idea on what direction I want to take things in. But I think I need to completely commit to something. M2K or English Muffin. It's going to have to be one or the other. And I think once decided, once you guys are able to help me out on what I should do, then I can then sort of take this forward and push things a little bit more. But I want you guys to have an input in this, which is kind of the whole point. Didn't know you were live. What's up? Yo, what's up, my man? How are you? Melissa. What is up? So when I told you guys a second ago that we're in a big Twitch community, my first kill, who is my real life friend, she is the one that live streams on Twitch. And if you guys have a Twitch account, go follow her on Twitch because she's the best of the best. She really is. And people that were in chat a second ago, like Netlord, Michael D, they're all from her Twitch community. So Melissa, I was asking these guys whether they think that I should stick with, first of all, can you believe that I have 43 people in chat right now on my first ever test stream? That's freaking crazy. So yeah, I was just mentioning to everyone that I'm stuck in two minds whether I want to stick to English Muffin or stick to M2K Sports. So I'm just kind of trying to figure out what everyone's thoughts and ideas. Tom Brady is the owner of the Raiders. It'll turn around. Kyle G, you're not wrong, my man, but it might take about 10 years for them to turn that team around, man. That team is woeful. Bro, they're so bad. They really are bad. Stick with your muffin one. Okay, so this is Miami. Stick with your muffin one and find ways to differentiate your content as you expand. But lock down on Muffin, so you can be found easily across all platforms. I agree with you, my man. Miami, I am kind of on the same mind track as you are. I just want to know I just don't want to make a decision where I end up changing everything and then a couple of months down the line have it be a mistake. People be like, oh, I thought your name was M2K. I followed M2K for a while. Why can't I find you on YouTube now? M2K is such a good brand name. It's short, it's simple, it's easy, it's easy to remember. So I like your I like your thought process behind it. I'm trying to buy a sub. I don't know how to. I don't know how it works either. So I've got YouTube set up on OBS, Melissa. I've got chats. I've got my live feed telling me how many people I have in chats. What I don't have are overlays, commands, you know, the things that we have set up for your Twitch stream. But there's buttons that I'm still trying to figure out. There's buttons that I'm still trying to figure out on, you know, how to get things set up. It's something that I'm gonna have to, like, if somebody follows me, let's say somebody's watching me right now and they're like, oh, this guy's freaking badass, this guy's cool, let me drop him a follow. How do I know if they followed me? So I need to get alerts set up, so then I can say something like, so we can say, you know, Kyle G Sports is now following. So that's something that I kind of want to set up. Or My First Kill just gifted you guys a sub. You like English Muffin? Yeah, I know you like English Muffin. I think I might go to English Muffin. I think I might change it. But we all know it's you locked in. Yo, Miami, you're awesome, man. For real. Dude, Miami, I like you. So it says Miami, Sophia Petrillo. No way, you figured it out? My First Kill, you are the first ever subscriber to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. That is freaking sick. My first ever subscription. You have a little M1K. You have a little M2K badge that popped up. This little, like, can I click on it? No, I don't think I can. I don't think I can. Can I sub to you, Muff? You just did. You just subscribed. And now you have a little sub badge next to your name. That is freaking sick. Okay, cool. Cool. Thank you for that. I'll pay you back. Thank you for that. Actually, can you drop 5 subs? Can you drop 10 subs to chat? You know, I think you owe me 12 and a half, 13,000 subs. I think we'll call it 13,000 and we'll break even. We'll even it out. That's cool. But we all know it's new, logged in. Yeah, I think I'm gonna change to it, Miami. I think I'm gonna go back. I really do. I'm gonna give it another few days, maybe a week max, and then make a decision. But I think I'm kind of like sort of more inclined to go back. You can generalize and go something like M2KUS. Okay, I like that. M2KUS. Okay, cool. That's cool. I like the play on words there. That's sick. It is work to make all new accounts and to maintain. I do like Muffin though. Okay, I'm glad you guys like Muffin. English Muffin has just been a sort of branded name that I've been known for like 6 years. Like everyone, even my real life friends call me Muffy, Muffin, because I'm the English guy out of all my American friends. I play soccer with a bunch of guys. They all call me Muffy. I hang out with a bunch of guys at the gym. They all call me Muffy. Muffy is just such a well-branded name. So I think I might go back. So in the name of Ted Bunn, wait, Lasso, so you just got to believe the Raiders. Okay, yeah. No way. Okay, Melissa, I'm going to get back to you. I'm just going to read this message before it disappears. I got to go with that. Yo, have a good night. Yo, Kyle G Sport. Hey, thank you, bro, so much for what you have done tonight. It means the absolute world to me. I won't leave you for too long. Go and do whatever you need to do. But hey, I really appreciate the time that you have taken tonight into spending it in here with me. So have a good night, my man. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Keep M2K. Oh, shoot. The Bionic Man. Okay. You're right. I believe that as well. Melissa, you just gifted out 5. Did you give 5? You gifted out 5 subs to 5 new friends in chat, and I don't have any songs. Do you know what's crazy is that I can probably add my own sub songs to OBS and have it be a thing that we do regularly. That is freaking sick. Hey, thank you, for real, girl. Thank you so much for what you just did. I really do appreciate it. Let me see what I can do. Hold on a sec. Hi, Michael D. Michael D is back. So you have gifted. Let me see if I recognize any of these names. So Cinnamon, don't recognize. Cap814, don't recognize. Clara, unfortunately not. Sarah Beeve, I don't. And Kyle, I don't. I got 5 on it. You just got, yo, thank you for real so much. Muffy is better than Muffin. So yeah, so the Bionic Man, the name's always been English Muffin, but I think it just got abbreviated down to Muffy. It always, just because like the name was so freaking, English Muffin is such a bit of a tongue twister at times that it just got abbreviated to Muffy. So English Muffy, English Muffin, English anything, or just Muffy. It could be anything like that. We need more friends in it. We have 49 friends in chat. We have 49 live viewers in chat right now. It is crazy. It is absolutely crazy. You are so welcome, Muff. I owe you 5 gifted subs. Take off the English. Just Muffy is cool. Just Muffy. So Muffy, British Muffy. The Bionic Man. I like the way you think. We all call him Muff or Muffy. Cleaner branding. Yeah. You might be right. You might be right. Shoot, my brain is like rattling right now, and there's so many things that I like. I kind of want to put together and play around with and create. Okay. Another thing I want to play around with as well is, so I currently have 1,174 current subscribers to my YouTube channel. If somebody subscribes, which means drop a follow, the one thing that I want to make sure is that they get recognized, especially when I'm live streaming on this platform. So having Melissa drop 5 subscriptions, memberships. Subscriptions are called memberships in here, Melissa. Having My First Kill drop memberships in here, I want there to be like an alert on the screen, so then you guys can see it, I can see it, and then we can obviously celebrate it together, because I want everyone to feel like they're welcomed and they're a part of it. Take off the English, just be Muffy. Muffy is cool. The Bionic Man, I like the way you think. We either call him Muff or Muffy. Muff is just it's such a profound word though. Like it can mean so many like dirty things, and I don't want people to think that this, especially with like the whole YouTube and even Twitch, and even creating an ESPN fantasy football name. Do you remember My First Kill when I tried to create like English Muffin? Like I wasn't allowed to use the word muffin, Muffy, or muff because it represented something dirty, something naughty, and it wouldn't let me do that. So I don't want to be associated with that. As fun as it could be, I don't know if I want that. My best suggestion would be for you to keep doing sports under M2K Sports name and do all the other things, the states, the accent, the food, and the other things under English Muffin. So Mean Gene, I like that. The only problem is that what's going to need to happen then is I could, it's a possibility, set up a second YouTube account and start it from scratch and have it be English Muffin. So then when I do anything that's not sports related, like the things that you mentioned in chat, it could be under that account. The problem is that I'm so new to YouTube that I would right now rather keep everything together, so then I can understand YouTube better without getting confused on what I'm posting on which platform. Does that make sense? I think you need the English, but you'll always go by Muffy. Oh, okay. Something to think about for sure. It is something to think about. Mean Gene, subscriptions to the channels and memberships are 2 different things. Yep. So subscriptions and memberships. So subscriptions mean follow and memberships mean subscriptions. And I'm comparing it to the terms of Twitch. So yeah, subscriptions means somebody just followed your YouTube channel, and then memberships means this person has gifted money to your YouTube channel, which is subscriptions. True. Just say just M2K, drop the sports. Maybe. I do like the M2K. M2K Muffin? M2K Muffy. M2K is just so well branded. It's so clean. It's so easy to find. I do like M2K. The sports isn't necessary, but why? I don't know. The Bionic Man, I appreciate your input, man. I really, really do. I do. How do I'm gonna do something actually. So I'm gonna see if I can quickly pull it up. I'm gonna see if things work. So this is a test stream. So I'm gonna try some things out for you guys. I'm gonna post my Instagram link in chat. Fingers crossed, hopefully links work. Did it work? Are you sure you want to leave YouTube? Could somebody do me a solid? I like M2K. Drop the sports, really. So drop sports completely. Hit the like button, everyone. That's my hype man right there. The Bionic Man, you are my number one hype fan right now. You're incredible, for real, dude. So I just dropped my my Instagram link in chat. The Bionic Man, can you do me a solid? Can you click? You don't have to follow. It's just it says, can you see if you can click that link and see if it takes you to my Instagram page? I just want to see if links work in chat, and just to sort of get an understanding of what needs to be set up, how I need to work on things, and so on. So if you don't mind doing that for me, I don't know if it's going to work. If it doesn't work, just let me know. So then it's something that I can then work on. English Muffin 2K. English Muffin 2K? Mean Gene. English Muffin 2K. I like that. So it would be English. One sec. English _ Muffin 2. It's just too many words, isn't it? English Muffin 2K. Mini clips, the link worked. My first kill, the link worked. Hell yeah, that's awesome. So there's no restrictions with links in chat so far. Okay, cool. That's good to know. Mini clips, thank you for checking that out for me. I appreciate that a lot, for real. That's awesome. So guys, my link in chat works. If you guys want to be my friend on Instagram, do me a favor. Just drop me a follow on Instagram so then I can, communicate and connect with you guys. If you guys want to, you guys don't have to. You guys can just ignore the link if you guys don't want to be friends with me. But at least that way, like, I know links work in chat, which is kind of cool, kind of crazy. The link worked. Awesome. The Bionic Man. Yo, thank you so much, for real. Cool. That's awesome. So that's kind of like that's the brand conversation that I wanted to have with you guys, whether I want to stick to M2K Sports or go back to English Muffin. And I think that's something I'm going to have to try and figure out over the next couple of days. EM2K. But then I might as well, Straven, keep M2K. You know what I mean? EM2K just sounds like it's complicated. Like M2K, it might as well then just be M2K. Just M2K by itself. I think M2K. M2K. EM2K, English Muffin 2K. EM2K kind of sounds like a new basketball video game that they're bringing out in like 2028 or something. Mean Gene, I could have told you that links work in chat. That's how people send people on raids. Okay, other channels to help channels with their algorithm. So raids is something that you can do on YouTube. That's pretty awesome. That's something I'm gonna have to figure out. So I need to write wait. Message retracted. You can retract the message? What? Remove message. No way. It won't let me individual. Stop. My first kill. Don't worry about this. Is a test. I'm just testing things out. So in the next stream, I'm gonna see if I can get on-screen visual alerts set up, and then hopefully come up with a name that I can commit to in the future. Don't worry about subscriptions, for real. Like, save your money, go chill. EM2K sounds like something that Einstein would say. I do like EM2K, but then I might as well just keep it as M2K. You know what I mean? I'll start splitting now. So M2K Sports, M2K Travel. Okay. M2K My American Life. Okay. I like that. I like that a lot, actually, because I think you killed it, because when I create playlists on YouTube, that's sick. I love the idea. I really, really do. When I create playlists on YouTube and I'm doing something like British guy reacts to Here Comes the Boom Part 2, or British guy reacts to Michael Jordan's greatest ever plays, that can be under a category M2K Sports. M2K Travel, M2K American Life, M2K Food. I like where you're going with this. So keep the M2K as the brand, and then subcategorize everything depending on what I'm creating. That is freaking genius. I want your homies to get subs. Yo, everyone is a homie. That's what's crazy. 53 people right now are in chats. That is insane. I am genuinely speechless. So I'm building something insane here. I really am. And you guys are part of that. And it's crazy. I want to see if my like subscriptions have gone up. Yeah, I got one new subscriber from this chat. This is insane. Within the last couple of minutes. That's awesome. That really is sick. EM2 sounds like something that Einstein would say. Or start splitting Miami. I love that suggestion. I really do. I accidentally hit send before I finished typing. You said, oh, okay. So but you're able to like retract your message. YouTube is the way to go. Melissa, forget Twitch. YouTube is everything's all pretty much set up. I was just about to say it sounded like they have just given you a bunch of playlist titles. Yeah, Mean Gene, it's brilliant. M2K USA, it's freaking brilliant. Those are perfect. Exactly. So scratch the sports completely. Keep the brands M2K. And you guys are saying then just don't stick with English Muffin. Exactly what I meant. Yo, those are perfect. I agree. That's a good idea. I agree. I love it. I actually love it. I'm gonna send you an email with some kind of ideas. Yo, Miami, go for it. That way they don't get lost in scrolling chat. So either send me an email or I don't know if my Instagram link is. Do me a favor, actually. I don't know if you have social media. I don't know if it's something that you want to keep yourself like maybe private. I'm going to put my Instagram in chat again. And if you guys do want to send me a message, just like you, Miami, if you want to send me a message about like those ideas, probably do it to my Instagram just because I'm way more active on Instagram than I am on email. And at least that way I can sort of, keep everything like all together. If you want to send me an email though, go for it. Send me an email. I think my email is linked to my YouTube account. And if it's not, I'll write it in chat anyway. So it should be linked to my my YouTube account. If it's not, let me know. Okay, so somebody earlier mentioned raids. How do we raid? And how long have I been live for? So we have a goal. So we have live chats. Let's have a look at this. Live chats. Top chats, fan funding, super chats, super stickers, channel memberships. What is this? Okay, so that's basically like your activity feed. Top fans, moderation, timestamps, reactions. I want timestamps on. That's what time people send. And then moderation action. Actions will be shown. Okay, let's turn that off for now. Participants. Okay, so they're the people that are currently chatting in my chat right now. Top fans. What is that? I can't click on that. Those are emotes. Engage with your audience. Start a Q&A, start a poll, members only. Okay, so there's a lot to show your support for M2K Sports. So super stickers. Get creative with animated GIFs, super chats, and make your messages stand out. Ah. Oh, that's fun. Cool, that's new. That's cool. And then membership gifting by members. So terms apply. Send gift members to viewers. Okay, so it's basically like Twitch in a way. That's kind of cool. That really is kind of cool. Okay, so I saw your email in your about section on YouTube. If there, no worries. I'm not on Instagram. Yeah, send me an email. 100%. Send me an email, and I will read it and I'll respond back to you. That's fine. If you don't have Instagram, honestly, don't stress about it because I'm honestly not gonna like get too worried about it. Send me an email and I'll read through it. All right, guys in chat, is YouTube a place where a lot of people can gift subs or memberships often? I never use. Okay, guys. So my first skill for those of you guys who are more familiar with YouTube than I am, my first skill got asked: is YouTube a place where a lot of people gift? They're not called subs. They're called what was it called? Shoot, it wasn't memberships. Yeah, it was memberships. So is YouTube a place where people can gift memberships often? That's what she wants to know. So Canadians and Americans are typically pretty open people. Watching you engage and react to elements of life here is like inviting someone to dinner and serving them all your favorite family recipes. So my first ever time traveling America, I was 21 years old. I did a summer camp in Pennsylvania. The summer camp was called Camp Tioga, and I was a camp counselor. And it was one of the best experiences I've ever done. It was like the first ever time in my life where I was really able to like travel, right? I was 21 years old. I had, did I just finish university? I just finished university. I just finished university. I was single at the time. I ended up booking a summer camp council job for the summer for 3 months. And then after the camp was over, we got invited, me and a couple of other counselors got invited to stay at the campers' family's house for a few days, kind of like as a appreciation and a thank you for us for looking after their kids for like the entire summer. And I remember talking to my friend who was also English, and we were like, this shit wouldn't happen in England. Like, there's fake promises, and with this was a pretty big deal like at the time, because like these we were looking after their kids for like 2 to 3 months. And then I remember like during the end of the camp, the parents would be like, oh, so what are your travel plans after? Because everyone would travel for like a month after the camp was finished. And we were like, we don't necessarily know. We have a ticket to New York, and then I think from New York we're just gonna like book a either hostel or hotel and then go from there. And they were like, so if you guys ever make your way up to Rhode Island, come to Rhode Island and spend a week with us. So I look at my friend and I'm like, are these guys being for real? And then the kids that we would look after were like, yeah, we do it every single year. Like our counselors come and see us and they spend a week with us. And, you know, we take them to the theme park and we take them to the country club and we take them to the water park. And for like 3 weeks straight, we ended up like staying with like 4 or 5 different families. And you are absolutely right, Miami. Like you guys are very open, very, very open and hospitable. And it was the best experience ever. It was honestly the most genuine experience that I've ever had. It was so freaking cool. Um, oh, okay. So it won't let me do a super sticker or the highlighted message thing. The only thing that I can do is give subs. So I can do a highlighted message, my first kill on my end. I don't know if I can. I have to pay for it. So if I go to the dollar sign, which is here, I can do a super chat and I can spend an X amount. So $1, for example, or buy and send. Let me see what happens if I press buy and send. To check out your information, you calculate taxes correctly. Let's just see what happens. Save and continue. Add payment method, add credit, or do you have to add your card? Okay. Okay. Okay, so I don't think I can do it right now. I need to get it all set up. Okay, so you can do a super chat, which is basically like a highlighted message. And what it does, it just highlights your message when you send something in chat, which is kind of cool. Cool. All right, I think for now, I tried it and it came up with an error. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know. I don't want to sit around and play around with it, but there's a couple of things now that I'm able to like live stream. There's a couple of things that I want to play around with. I want to see. Hey, Melissa, real quickly, how does my microphone sound? Because it's on my OBS audio mixer. I want to try music. I need to make notes, man. I need to like write things down. I want to do music. I want to do alerts. I want to do emotes. I want to do sub badges. I want to do a lot of things. Yo, my first skill, real quickly. How does the sound sound? Does the sound good? Because I want to make the sound pretty sound. You know what I mean? Otherwise, I'm like kind of I'm in a like test screen right now. Like I'm almost in the red. If I turn this down, sounds good. The bionic. So the sound's good right now. Every time I try, don't worry about it. My first kill, seriously, like chill. Don't worry about sending dollar signs right now. The mic sounds great. Really? Okay. So the mic is good. So I'm not going to touch the mic. I think audio is going to be the next thing I want to do. So then I can add like some sort of like background music to the live streams. And I think alerts are going to be key as well. But yo, this setup is so easy. I didn't realize how easy it was to like go live on YouTube. I didn't realize how fun it was to go live on YouTube. And I can see like through my dashboard that I've had a couple of people subscribe to the channel while I've been live streaming. And then if I go to broadcast super chats, overview, watch paid ads, see my analytics. Okay. So short feed memberships. Melissa, what did you gift out earlier? You gifted out 5 memberships, right? So memberships is it gifts or memberships? So gift earnings. January, December. I've got to play around with this in my own time and then figure out what I am trying to do. So trends, audiences, content. Yeah, YouTube has a lot of analytics that it shares with you, and I love that. It's just something that I've got to get familiar with. You guys are giving me a thumbs up for the microphone. I freaking love that. Yep, you're in the middle sweet spot. I love that. So I'm in the middle sweet spot. Love the middle sweet spot. I had a friend of mine actually help me out with my mic settings the other day. Actually, it wasn't the mic settings, it was the mic position. I have the settings, I have the filters, everything like down to a T, except what my dumbass did was, because I didn't know this microphone that I'm using, the actual microphone itself is at the top, whereas every other streaming microphone, it's on the side. So I had this microphone kind of like angled up. I probably can't change it now, but I was like talking like from like down here, like from like this area here instead of up here. So that's done. Not sharp and crispy, not dull and muffled. Okay. So I think there is a huge delay in chats from your video and what's getting typed. Are you on your phone? Because usually like when you're streaming on Twitch and I'm on my phone, there is a big delay. When I'm on a computer, it's a lot quicker. So maybe it's because you're on your phone, but usually there is a delay when you are on your phone. It's a lot quicker when you're on a PC because I think of the network and everything else. Yes. I'm heading off now on my first kill. Don't worry about it. You sound fine. Cool. Oh, I have a new chatter in chat. Let me see if I can say your name right. Deborah Sobel 3314. I probably butchered. I absolutely butchered your name. Yeah, my first kill. I'm coming to more. Don't worry about it for real. You sound fine. I love that. It sounds so much better than it used to. It was the guy from your Twitch, D1 is or whatever his name is. He was messaging me the other day and he's like, yo, English Muffy, are you M2K Sports on YouTube? And I'm like, yeah, why? He was like, I've been watching your video for the past couple of days and I love your content. But one suggestion is move your mic position because I've had the exact same problem with the podcast mic. The microphone input location is at the top and not on the side. And all I did was rotate the mic, twist it towards me. So I'm now talking in the top of the mic and it sounds insane. So it's the guy from Twitch. Big help, which is kind of crazy. So you're on desktop. I am, but it seems to be okay. Okay, cool. I love that. Yep. Right. Oh, I said it right. Hell yeah. Cool. So I thought I absolutely butchered your name. So I am glad I got that right. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for saying hi. 62 freaking people in chat right now. That is absolutely insane. I love this. But this is a test stream as well. We're going to build this community. We're going to make some good content. You guys are going to have a say. You guys are going to have an input. And I'm going to listen to every single one of yours' suggestions. And we're going to create some fun things together. So, but I think you're right. I may be clocking a slight delay. Yeah, I think you might be clocking. If you're clocking a delay, it's got nothing to do with your user or my user. It's just if you're on your phone or if you're on a desktop and somebody is live streaming, there usually is a bit of a delay. It's just the way it is. Not as bad as mine. Oh, aim through is like the gemstone and the raven like the bird. I got you. Love your Ohio State ban reaction. OSU. Americans love our college football. The OSU reaction that I did was one of my favorite reactions I've ever done. It was incredible. So that was one of my favorite. My first kill, your suggestion yesterday or the other day with the BYU's mascot was one of my favorite. That just was so freaking fun and hype. The Here Comes the Boom videos that I've done were incredible. And the rodeo one, the first ever rodeo one that I ended up doing as well was freaking sick. It was so freaking fun. But Deborah, I love that you love the OSU one because that was mind blowing to me. It really was. So I appreciate that. That's awesome. These guys are awesome too. Yeah, my first kill. There, everyone seems to be. Can you tell my first kill that there is a different group of people in YouTube compared to Twitch? And by different, so you guys, different is a good thing. It's a compliment. There's a more of a mature community on YouTube than there is on Twitch. Let's find out where you wanted me to come and mod. Now you're gonna sit and you want to ask questions. Okay, so my first skill is let's find out where your friends are from. I live in Vegas. What about you guys? So if you guys haven't already answered, where is everyone from? I want to hear where you guys are all based. Okay, so I found you by the rodeo reaction, but saw that you did football and fell in love. That is sick. So the rodeo reaction that I did, it was the first ever. So it was the first ever rodeo reaction I've ever done my entire life. Like I've heard of the rodeo. I've seen 10-second clips, right? All on social media, on either like Instagram or on YouTube. I've seen clips of the rodeo. I've had friends that go to the rodeo every single year, but they've always been like, yo, Matthew, you want to come to the rodeo? And I'm like, not really. I love country. I love country music. I love line dancing. I love the whole country community. I love everything about, countryside, especially in America. But every single reaction that I have done on YouTube, I swear on my life, guys, everything is 100% genuine. I have never watched any of these videos before. So the first time that you guys catch my reaction is the first time that I have ever watched that video as well. So the rodeo one, I'm glad you like it because I liked it as well. It was really, really fun. Oh, Deborah. Her name is Deborah, like my stepmom. What was I saying? Deborah? Deborah. Holy shit, I am an idiot. Deborah. Hey, my first kill. You know when you're streaming in Twitch and you're like D-Clan, and I'm like, it's Declan. And you're like, yeah, but it sounded like D-Clan. And I'm like, no, it's Declan. It's the exact, like, you get brain farts, like, during the stream, right? It's crazy. Deborah, my bad. I'm sorry I completely butchered your name. We're old. Not old. There is such a mature community on YouTube compared to, I don't know if you guys ever go on Twitch or if you guys have ever heard of Kick, but it's a night and day difference between, like, how much better you guys are. Like, it's a compliment, like, for real. Chicago. So we have a Chicago fan over here. Are you a Bears fan, Deborah? Canada's capital, really? Is that Ottawa? Ottawa? Have I said that right? Originally from Niagara Falls. That could be a fun bit. I've never been to Niagara Falls. It's something on my bucket list that I want to do while I'm in the United States. Niagara Falls sounds freaking sick. That's the catch, isn't it? So who do you see as your ideal target audience, and through what the platform is best for your growth? Who do I see as my ideal target audience? So I've never really thought about that. So when I started this community, when I started this YouTube channel, I figured pretty much anything like that I was creating mostly like sports stuff. So like NFL, soccer, Premier League, fantasy football. I was doing that sort of like content at the start. And then eventually I ended up like sort of like doing the whole reaction video towards sports, then college sports, then other sports like basketball, baseball, ice hockey. And then we ended up like moving over towards stuff like I did the scariest animals in the United States. So I didn't know who my target audience was when I started this YouTube channel. I still don't know who it is. I mean, I guess anyone who's on YouTube and anyone that likes my content, that's who my audience is going to be. You know, I love that we're kind of diverse in here, and it's kind of fun. The more content I create, somebody came in a while ago and they were like, you should start doing NASCAR reactions. And I'm like, hell yeah, NASCAR is sick. So anyone that likes watching me react to things for the first time and, you know, seeing how awesome your country is and seeing how awesome your interests are, then I guess that's going to be my stuff, you know? So yeah, hell yeah. The hood in Michigan. Yo, the Bionic Man, how hood is the hood? Like, give me an example of like what the most hood shit is in your area. I would love to know. You are fine, Deborah. My apologies for real. I thank you for for thank you for coming in here, and I'm sorry that I completely butchered your name. Yeah, so you know what I mean by Declan and the clan. White Sox baseball. Really? White Sox baseball. Fun. Okay. Okay. My first and only ever baseball game was a Red Sox game when I was like 21 years old. One of the first things I ever did when I came to America was go to a baseball game, and the atmosphere was insane. It was incredible. I remember Canadian side of Niagara. So I've got a, so, okay, I have a question for you. So you're a Canadian in a British guys reacting to American culture community. How did you find my content? Because I eventually I want to do some like Canadian content as well, like your weather conditions, like how cold it gets in Canada. It's kind of the things that the animals that you have in Canada, your cities, your sports. How did you find my content then? I'm just curious, like which one was it that you ended up like sort of like stumbling across? Kick is the worst, Twitch is awesome, but everyone here is great. Twitch sucks. Kick sucks. Twitch is good. YouTube seems to be great. So if you make a Niagara Falls video, which I will, I think that's a really good idea. We can get you set up with the itinerary. Not dissing the US side. Buffalo, New York is a great food town. I love that for real. Really, really do love that suggestion. You are such a charming chap, Muff. Everyone likes you. I'm just being genuine. I'm just being me. You know what I'm like in real life. You could do a video in the US gangster versus the UK gangsters. The US gangsters versus UK gangsters. Holy shit, that could be fun. US gangsters versus UK. I can do comparison videos actually. I know how they do like, you know when content creators do like comparisons on like the way they say certain words like water and water. And what else is another comparison? I don't know, like, I want to get myself a cup of coffee and let me get a cup of coffee. You know, so I could do stuff like that. That could be fun. UK gangsters versus US gangsters represents. And you'll never forget your first tailgate party at a Buffalo Bill game. Yo, tailgate video reactions, it's on the to-do list. There's so many that I want to create. And after talking to you guys, it's completely refreshed me a little bit. And I'm so glad I ended up doing this little live stream. 70 people in chat, by the way. You guys are freaking awesome, for real. White Sox are a legendary team. Reacts to the film Field of Dreams. React to the film Field of Dreams. Okay, I like that. I do. Drop it down in the comments, in any one of my video comments, Deborah, so then I can, snip the comments, remember it, and then down the line, if I do a video reaction, then I won't forget. Just so that, because that sounds awesome. That sounds like something I really want to do. I found other reactions and I found other reactors. Yeah, reactors. And you were a suggestion when you were just around 100 subscribers. I sampled the suggestions and hit that subscribe right away. That is, so you were in my first 100 subscribers. There's going to come a time, somebody said something to me the other day, Miami, and they were like, yo, keep doing what you're doing. Your content is great. For somebody who's a new content creator on YouTube, you seem to be very confident and I don't want to use the word experience, but kind of like experience with like the whole sort of, getting the videos like put together, your thumbnails and so on. You're going to hit 100,000 subscribers someday. And somebody said that to me and I'm like, I'm going to keep doing this. I really am going to keep doing this because it was like the reassurance that I needed that's, I can do something that's started from nothing and having 100 subscribers, having you be my, my first 100 subscribers. And now we're, 10, 11 times bigger than that right now. It's crazy. So, I appreciate you hitting that subscribe button right away. It means the world to me, for real. You can do a live stream reaction to things like national parks to visit, the top things in each state. So top states, cops to try. So I had this conversation with somebody earlier. Sorry, videos of things. Yeah, okay. That's what I meant. So somebody mentioned to me that I should do like live stream reaction videos. And as fun as that sounds, I kind of want to keep the reaction videos to just videos and the live streams to you guys giving me suggestions on what you think we can do in the future. So somebody suggested that I should do like a live stream reaction video to US carnival foods, for example, right? And I'm like, ooh, that could be fun. But do you know what would be more fun? If I do like a real reaction video and then edit it and then post it so then everyone can see. Because I want you guys who are, you know, like taking the time into watching my videos to see all of the videos. And then at least that way it can relate to everyone and not just the people just in the live streams. Sorry, yeah, I got you. Benton Harbor, Michigan. So you said that's the hood, Benton Harbor. My first skill, can you confirm, is Benton Harbor in Michigan the hood? I mean, if Bionic Man says it's the hood, then I'm sure it is. But my first skill is where she says she's from in the school that she says she grew up in. She said that was the hood. She's from Utah. It's really exciting. Your enthusiasm is catching. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Tailgate comparisons would be a riot. Tailgate video reactions would be freaking fun to do. Not much. I just lost it. It just went. Where is it? Too much to type. One of Michigan's worst. Okay, I got you. I wrote a very similar comment. Okay, Banner Man, I appreciate it, man, for real. Foods. Yeah, foods could be fantastic. I love foods. I love US food. I love British food. I can do a comparison between US food and British food. Which one's better? Beans on toast or pancakes and waffles? You know, so we'll sit there and do stuff like that. Share videos on your socials. Let's help him grow, you guys. You guys are all great at it. You are really great at this month. My first skill, thank you. Sharing videos on socials. I haven't even thought about that. Like reposting. What about YouTube Shorts? Hey, my first skill, I think, thank you, by the way, for like asking people to share my content on their social medias. That's really, really nice of you. But I haven't even thought about that. And that might not be a bad idea. There's so many things that are going through my brain right now, like getting this whole YouTube alert box set up, getting commands, getting moderators, new ideas and suggestions from everyone in chat. There's so many that's running through my mind right now that I'm kind of getting a little bit overwhelmed, but I just want to like, you know, get cracking on things. That encouragement is something that I, as a Canadian, can attest that, sorry, the chat is moving as I'm reading. Attest at, where is it? Shoot, I've lost it. Where is it? Oh, shoot, where is it? Did you delete it by accident? Tailgate too much. I wrote foods, share Muffy's content. I don't know. Did the message just get deleted? My first go, did you delete the message by accident? Okay, that sounds fair. And then your reaction is completely unbiased. And then there is, yeah, absolutely. 100% all of it is unbiased. 100%. I have no idea. Benton Harbor sounds quite swanky, actually. Yeah, Benton Harbor sounds like a place that could be in like Chelsea, London. It sounds swanky. That encouragement is something that, oh, there you go. Okay, so that encouragement is something that I, as a Canadian, can attest that Americans are probably known for. Canadians, sure, we cheer Americans, basically a national born cheerleaders. Yeah, I love that. I'm sorry I didn't finish your message earlier. I don't know where it went, but it kind of like got lost as chat was moving. Make shorts from the videos you make, like highlight the video. Okay, so the Bionic Man, I was thinking about this, right? And I don't want to keep you guys for too long because I know you guys have lives to live and I don't want to keep you guys in here for too long. So if I make short videos, Bionic Man, should I clip my YouTube videos into shorts and post them as a short on social media? Or do I create brand new shorts and keep them separate to my reaction videos? And my short videos can also be reactions as well, but just have it be a completely new video. Bionic Man, let me know, because I feel like you might be a lot smarter than I am in this department. So I kind of trust and respect your opinions right now. I have no idea how to delete a message. Not swanky at all. Look at Violent Crime says, yo, Bionic Man, I'm going to react to your state. How about that? I'm going to react to where you live, the most ghetto place in Michigan. And I'm going to shout you out, bro. I'll be like, yo, all of you guys go and check out my boy, the Bionic Man. Almost nobody will encourage you to take the risk and step out of the crowd like an American with their just give a spirit. Clip, yeah, done, for real. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to love and leave you guys. I'm gonna have to bounce. I've got things to do tonight, and I have like my brain is like completely just filled with ideas and other things that I kind of want to get done. So I need to write things down as soon as I turn the stream off. I just want to say, for those 69, 70, 71 people that are in chat right now, and for the people that, you know, ended up dropping a subscription to the channel while I've been streaming, as well as while I've been creating these videos over the last couple of months, I just want to say a huge thank you to every single one of you that has supported my YouTube channel since day one. I don't care if you guys are the first 100 subscribers. I don't care if you guys are the last 10 subscribers. Every little bit helps. And you guys have been fantastic in the comments. You guys have been so supportive in the views, even coming in chats right now and doing this test stream with me and giving me suggestions and your inputs and ideas and, you know, talking with each other as well. My goal is to build a very wholesome and genuine community together with you guys, where we at some point all know each other. We become this kind of like little family. That's my goal. I mean, it's a big ask, but that's someday what I want to achieve. So, yo, thank you to every single one of you guys who have supported me since day one. It really means the world to me. I'd say you both, Beverage, you want to promote views to your reaction videos. I'd say both. Okay, so you want to promote views to your reaction. Yeah, so I'm kind of like loving the idea with what you're saying. Clip, I'll say it will save so much time. Okay, either is good. Both because, sorry, phone is ridiculous. Bye. Deborah, I'll see you at some point, either in the comments or during the next live stream. Thank you so much for coming in tonight. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for including us in your creative project. Yo, thanks for being a part of it. Genuinely, like, thank you guys so freaking much. It means the world. It really does. It means the world to me. You guys were awesome. Muff, let me know what time your next live stream is. I want to hang with you guys. I don't know. As soon as I find out and as soon as I get things figured out, I'm going to probably do another one maybe this week. We'll see how like the week goes and how the videos go and how much time I have, but I will definitely let you know. Do you know if they have founders badges? I don't know if they have a founders badge. They get a sub badge. I don't think founders badges are a thing on YouTube. I could be wrong. So like your guess is as good as mine. Thank you so much. This was a wonderful stream and I'm so happy to see you growing and branching out. You will go fast, my friends. I have no doubt this will be a privilege and I learned a lot. Yo, thank you so much for that message. It honestly just put the biggest smile on my face. Cheers, Michael. If you're talking, oh, Michael D. Okay, Michael D, thank you for coming in tonight as well, bro. I'm going to see you in Melissa stream if you do end up coming in later on tonight. Turn on notifications. Turn notifications on, people. Okay, that's, again, something new. Yo, if you guys haven't turned on notifications, do your boy a favor. Turn on your notifications. I'm assuming it will notify you if I either go live on YouTube or if I just post a new video. So if you guys don't have them turned on yet, oh my gosh, Drag Racer 5266 coming in with a tier 1 subscription. Holy shit. Yo, thank you so much for subscribing to the YouTube. Oh, it's not called a subscription. It's called a gosh dang it, what's it called? It's called a my first call. It's not a sub. It's called something else. It's called something else, and it's driving me nuts. It's driving me nuts. What is it called? What is it called? Membership. Yo, Drag Racer 5266. Big shout out to you, my friend. Thank you so much for the membership. It means so freaking much to me. And I've seen you in the comments. I've seen you make suggestions. I've seen you watch the videos. So thank you so much for the support over the last couple of weeks. And thank you for coming in tonight. Thank you for your membership, man. For real. That is freaking awesome. So we have My First Kill and Drag Racer, officially the first 2 members in the M2K channel with memberships. Insane. Absolutely insane. Number two, baby. Number two. That is sick. For real. Yo, Drag Racer, and you're chatting in chat as well. So I know you've come in. I'm basically like just on the verge of getting off because I have things that I need to do. Oh my gosh. No freaking way. Straven. I'm going to call you Straven. Straven with the membership too. Hell yeah, dude. That is. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So this smile, guys, this is a real smile. This is because I had zero expectations tonight. I honestly was going to do a test stream, click go live, play around with some settings, see what this live stream needed. Maybe 5-6 people would come in. I have 70 people in chat. I have 3 new friends dropping memberships to the channel. You guys are freaking insane. Couldn't just sit here and yo, thank you for real. So freaking much. So I can see that you guys have the sub badges next to your name. Hey, my first kill, I kind of want to work on those. And I want to pick your brain over the next couple of weeks and see if we can, vamp them up a bit. But it's nice to see that people in chat do have a subscription badge, a membership badge is what they call it, a membership badge. Yo, thank you for real. Thank you guys so much. We're growing. Officially, we are growing. Every single day is going to be a day better than yesterday. And that's my goal. I just want today and tomorrow to be better than the day before. And I think this test stream helped so much. And you guys are helping so much. 3 baby girl. Wait, you're a Go Raven? I think so. I mean, so everyone's like profile picture is tiny on my end. So I can't see people's profile pictures. And then I can go to their channel. Let me see what happens if I go to your channel. I can't see if it's a girl or a boy, but I don't think it necessarily matters if you're a girl or a boy. I just think just having you guys be supportive in here is incredible. I'm going to do this one last time. So if you guys are not already following and you guys do want to be part of, something that we are building over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to put my Instagram down in chat. And if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, if you guys want to reach out to me, or if you guys want to, I don't know, connect or throw me out suggestions. Oh my freaking gosh. What is going on? Deborah, no way. Oh my gosh, you guys are too nice. You guys are too freaking nice. The person's name that I butchered in chat earlier just became a member to my channel. Again, I'm sorry I ruined your name, but thank you so much for that membership. Guys, how much? I don't know how this works. How much is a membership? And are there different tiers to what a membership is? Go live more. It's working. Yeah, dude, I'm about to quit my day job and make this my full-time job. For real. This is insane. It is insane. We have so many new members in chat. We have so many people in chat right now. We have the Bionic Man. Well, this is insane. This is Deborah. Thank you so much. Raven, thank you so much. My first kill, the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Holy shit. This is my first kill. You need to read my mind right now, and I need to create some alerts. I have to create some alerts because there is no way that I can do this without, the hype that we usually have on other platforms, if you know what I mean. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, this is freaking insane. You guys are incredible. This is fun. Excited to see you build this channel. Hey, Deborah, the fact that you decided to spend your hard-earned money on me in this channel means the world to me. It really does. My first kill, another 5 gifted memberships. So we have William, Money Cannot Buy You Love. I like that name. Money Cannot Buy You Love. That's a cool name. Kel2229, Katie Gardner, and Stephen Book. So I'm sure these guys have all written comments on the last couple of videos. I don't recognize anyone's name, and if I've missed them, I apologize. So tier 1 is $2.99 and it's a monthly subscription. Okay. Hype this guy out. Yo, Muff deserves it. My first kill, M2K. go. Price ranges. So in Canada is $4.50 to $25 per month. Yo, you guys are getting ripped off in Canada, man. I swear to God, you guys are. That is insane. So it's $2.50 in the United States and it's $4.50 in Canada. You'll quit your day job one day, I promise. I don't know. I think as of right now, this is just a hobby. This was just a hobby for me. This is seeing if I can build something over the next couple of months, because I had a little bit of free time and I had all these like ideas that I wanted to put down and create something new. So the Bionic Man, wishful thinking, but you know, maybe I hope someday you might be right, for real. Guys, I'm beyond speechless right now. This is freaking insane. Okay, I need to get off. I have to get off because I have things I need to do. I have things I got to write down, and this was supposed to be a test stream. I don't know how long I've been streaming for. Let me see if I can just go to my YouTube studio. I just want to see like if it gives you like an indication on my channel. And then, it doesn't say I'm live. Oh shit, 1 hour, 52 minutes. All right, guys, I gotta go. I gotta go. I got a piece. Yo, guys, I freaking love you guys. Every single one of you guys, freaking insane, freaking awesome. I'm so used to saying the typical thing at the end of my videos. Like, if you guys like the video and you guys do want to see more, do your boy a favor. If you guys like this and you guys do want to see more of my content, drop a subscription down below. Turn on your notifications so you guys do get notified when I do go live and when I do post a video. There's going to be a lot of things that I'm going to put together over the next couple of months. So I'm genuinely excited. No doubt it, my G. The Bionic Man, dude, you are a stud, bro. You seriously are a stud. The Bionic Man, I'd gift you a sub membership if I was able to pick and choose. I think you can. I don't know if you can. Maybe you can do it. Go to channel, add as moderator. I don't know how. I'm still learning this. I don't even know how to rate. Apparently you can rate on YouTube as well. Okay, guys, I gotta bounce. I will catch you guys most likely in the next video tomorrow. Stay awesome. Stay golden. I'll catch you guys in the next one.